Thank you so much, Samada. Weather's looking good. And tonight, Game 3 could be a real statement for the Clippers as the series against the Houston Rockets shift back to Los Angeles. Now, the first two games, they split the series. The Clippers, obviously, with a huge game from Blake Griffin. He had a triple-double in Game 1. They end up with the win. And even with another impressive outing in Game 2, Griffin had a fantastic outing in Game 2. The Rockets offense really displayed how potent it can be with a close win. Now, James Harden made some clutch shots in Game 2 to pull out that win in the final 90 seconds. And so now with the series returning to Los Angeles, where the Clippers lost 2 games to the San Antonio Spurs in the last round of the playoffs, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of statement the Clippers make. Now, Chris Paul is still a game-time decision, as Doc Rivers said that, quote, everything is going well, but with his recovery, it's going to be a, quote, eye and feel test tonight. Paul has yet to take the court in this series, so should be interesting to see if he plays tonight, and then what the Clippers do if they come out with that same tenacity that got them the Game 1 win, or if there's a little bit of a letdown coming back home. This team is still relatively new to the postseason success. Meanwhile, also in postseason action tonight, the Anaheim Ducks, they're coming off their first postseason loss this year after the Calgary Flames took Game 3 in Calgary and in overtime. 4-3 was the final. Now, Ducks goalie Frederik Andersen had allowed only 1 goal in the series before that game. You can expect the Ducks defense to tighten up and play better in front of their goalie, but we do know who the winner of this series will be playing in the Western Conference Final. The Ducks lead this series 2-1 before tonight's matchup, but the winner will go on to take on the Chicago Blackhawks, who completed the sweep of the Minnesota Wild last night in a fantastically exciting game. 4-3 was the final in that one as well. The Wild tried really hard, but those Blackhawks, they're potent. And that sports brought to you by Legal Docs, by me. A lot of playoff action this weekend, Dan.
Yeah, you and Baxter will be busy, plopped in front of the TV set, right?
As usual. I sometimes do push-ups while I watch the games, too. It kind of helps the juice.
What's he do?
He does this, basically.
Just chews on stuff.
Yeah.
That's what puppies do.
He's a puppy.
All right. Thanks, Baxter. Thanks, Jules. 22 minutes past the hour still to come here on KMIR Today. Oh, it's